The Atacama Desert, stretching along the western edge of South America, is a land of extremes and mystery. Often referred to as the driest place on Earth, this vast expanse of barren beauty lies nestled between the Pacific Ocean and the towering Andes Mountains. Its existence seems almost impossible, a contradiction of nature, where life somehow finds a way to flourish despite the harshest of conditions. Long ago, the story of the Atacama began with the shifting of tectonic plates. The collision of the Nazca and South American plates created the Andes, forming a natural barrier that blocked moisture from the Amazon rainforest. Meanwhile, the cold Humboldt Current from the Pacific Ocean further stifled rainfall, creating a double shield against water. Over millions of years, this interplay of natural forces sculpted the Atacama into the stark and otherworldly landscape we know today. The Atacama's sands hold secrets of ancient civilizations. Long before it became a subject of scientific fascination, it was home to indigenous peoples who adapted to its arid embrace. The Atacameño people, or Licanantai, thrived in this seemingly inhospitable desert. They built their lives around oases, crafting ingenious irrigation systems to cultivate crops and support their communities. Their connection to the land was profound, seeing it not as a desolate wasteland, but as a sacred space, a giver of life that demanded respect and ingenuity. As you traverse the Atacama, the landscape shifts like a surreal dream. The vast salt flats, like the Salar de Atacama, stretch endlessly, shimmering under the harsh sun. These expanses are home to pink flamingos, which feed on the brine shrimp thriving in the saline waters. Then there are the Valle de la Luna and Valle de la Muerte, valleys named for their moon-like and deathly appearances. These regions, with their jagged rock formations and wind-carved dunes, evoke the feeling of standing on another planet. Despite its desolation, the Atacama is teeming with hidden life. Beneath the cracked, sun-scorched surface lies a world of microorganisms that thrive in the salty soils. Scientists study these extremophils, believing they hold clues to life on other planets, such as Mars. Indeed, NASA has used the Atacama as a testing ground for rovers and instruments destined for the Red Planet, finding its conditions to be the closest analog to Martian terrain on Earth. The desert is also a repository of human ambition and hardship. During the 19th century, the Atacama became a hotspot for nitrate mining, fueling economies and wars alike. The nitrate boom brought prosperity, but also strife, as Chile, Bolivia, and Peru vied for control of this resource-rich land. The echoes of that time still linger in the ghost towns scattered across the desert, their crumbling walls telling tales of once thriving communities, now swallowed by the sands. As the sun sets, the Atacama transforms into a celestial wonderland. Its skies, among the clearest in the world, offer an unobstructed view of the cosmos. Astronomers from across the globe flock to its high-altitude observatories to study the stars, galaxies, and mysteries of the universe. For those who gaze upwards from its darkened expanse, the Atacama provides a humbling reminder of our place in the infinite cosmos. The desert spirit is best captured in its paradoxes, a place where life and death, desolation and beauty, ancient and modern coexist. It is a testament to the resilience of nature and humanity, a reminder that even in the harshest of conditions, life persists, thrives, and finds its way. The Atacama Desert, with its endless horizons and timeless stories, remains a symbol of nature's extraordinary artistry and the enduring spirit of those who call it home. The Atacama Desert, a realm of extremes, is not merely a barren stretch of land. It is a vibrant tapestry woven with natural wonders, ancient history, and scientific intrigue. This arid expanse stretches across northern Chile, spilling slightly into Peru, Bolivia, and Argentina, covering approximately 105,000 square kilometers. Despite its reputation as the driest non-polar desert on Earth, the Atacama is brimming with stories, both natural and human-made, that make it a unique and mesmerizing destination. The Atacama's climatic conditions are its most striking feature. There are regions within the desert where no significant rainfall has been recorded in hundreds of years, making some areas hyper-arid. This extreme dryness is attributed to the double rain shadow effect created by the Andes Mountains to the east and the coastal range to the west. Moisture-laden clouds from the Amazon basin and the Pacific are blocked, leaving the Atacama parched. Yet every few years, during the rare phenomenon known as El Niño, the desert transforms dramatically. Rainfall triggers a desierto florido, or flowering desert, where dormant seeds burst into life, carpeting the sand in a kaleidoscope of colors. A fleeting yet unforgettable spectacle. Beneath its seemingly lifeless surface lies an unparalleled geological wealth. The Atacama is home to some of the largest lithium reserves in the world, vital for the production of batteries that power our modern world. The salt flats, particularly the Salar de Atacama, are vast expanses of white, glittering in the relentless sun. These flats are not just a natural marvel, but also a critical resource, as they harbor vast quantities of brine, rich in lithium, potassium, and other minerals. In the folds of this arid landscape are oases, small patches of greenery fed by underground aquifers. San Pedro de Atacama, one of the most well-known towns in the region, has been a center of life for thousands of years. Today it serves as a gateway for travelers exploring the desert's mysteries, offering glimpses into its archaeological treasures. Ancient petroglyphs, ruins, and artifacts found here narrate the stories of its early inhabitants who lived in harmony with the desert. The Atacama's otherworldly terrains have inspired myths and legends for centuries. Indigenous communities believed the desert was a sacred space, imbued with spirits and deities. These beliefs are mirrored in the landscape itself. The Valle de la Luna, Valley of the Moon, is a hauntingly beautiful region where centuries of wind and water erosion have sculpted the rocks into bizarre and dramatic formations. Standing there, surrounded by a silence so profound that it feels alive, one can easily understand why ancient people saw the hand of the divine at work. Geothermal activity adds another layer of mystique to the desert. The El Tadio geysers, one of the highest geyser fields in the world, are a sight to behold at sunrise when columns of steam rise dramatically against the icy morning air. These geothermal marvels are not just tourist attractions, but also a reminder of the powerful forces simmering beneath the Earth's crust. The Atacama is also a crucible for scientific discovery. Its resemblance to Martian terrain has made it a prime location for astrobiological research. Scientists test space rovers and equipment in the desert, probing its soil for microbial life to understand the possibilities of life on Mars. The desert skies, unpolluted by city lights, are a canvas for the stars. The European Southern Observatory and other astronomical facilities use the Atacama's high altitudes and dry air to gaze deep into the universe, uncovering celestial secrets. Despite its harshness, life has carved out a niche in the Atacama. Flamingos thrive in the saline lagoons, feasting on algae and brine shrimp. The Andean fox and viscacha navigate its rocky terrain, while resilient shrubs and cacti manage to eke out an existence. The desert is a testament to the adaptability and tenacity of life in the face of adversity. The Atacama also holds darker tales. The nitrate boom of the 19th and early 20th centuries turned the desert into a battleground for wealth and control. The War of the Pacific saw Chile, Bolivia, and Peru clash over the desert's nitrate-rich lands. Ghost towns like Humberstone and Santa Laura, once bustling mining communities, now stand as eerie remnants of this era. Their abandoned structures and rusting machinery whisper stories of human ambition, toil, and eventual decline. Modern-day Atacama is a paradoxical blend of isolation and connectivity. While it remains one of the most remote places on Earth, its resources, research opportunities, and stunning landscapes draw global attention. Tourists flock to experience its surreal beauty, from stargazing under its pristine skies to exploring its ancient ruins and marveling at its natural wonders.